What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Any new subscribers, hope you're enjoying the videos. And today we are talking about alcohol. So if you watched my last video, it's pretty much carrying on from where I left off. Last night I got back from Body Power. My friend ended up dropping me in Twickenham, which is where my brother lives. So we went for a good catch up with him and his mates, and yes, ended up going out for a few drinks. So I know what you're probably thinking, Callum, how can you be having alcohol when you're promoting the 8-week shred? But again, the importance of body innate and what that encompasses is a healthy, balanced lifestyle. And like I was saying in the video before, I'm not going to cut out what I enjoy and my vices, not cut them out completely. They will be incorporated into my, my day-to-day life. And I think that's very important, because I'm not looking to, yes, I want to get as shredded as possible, but I'm not looking to step on stage. I'm not looking to, I don't know, hop on the front cover of a magazine. Let's see what happens in 8 weeks, right? I know my structure. I know if I do my workouts and I eat clean for 90% of the time, and I put the work in and I have maybe a drink here or there. I'm talking like once a week, once every 2 weeks. It will probably be once every 2 weeks because I'm not a big drinker anyway, but I can still achieve the results I want. So that's the reality of it. This video is literally going to be about alcohol, the effects it can have on your body, how you can work around that and incorporate it, into your life and still achieve the results you want. So I'm currently on my way to Twickenham station, doing what was referred to at uni as the walk of shame, although nothing shameful about sharing a bed with my brother. What? What the fuck? Got home at 4 AM and somehow he got himself up at 8 to go to work. Don't know how he did it. I've slept through to 12, so I've had a good 8 hours sleep, so that's a good start there. Secondly, I actually feel fine. The key for me is always really making sure you're fully hydrated before you go out and hydrated when you get back in. So I always have 1.5 litres at least of water before I go to bed, and prior to going out I make sure that I really load up with water as well, and yeah, just make sure I'm really very hydrated and had a good meal before I go out drinking. So remembering that our body's made up of over 60% water, it is essential to stay hydrated, because that's what's going to give you that headache, that horrible sort of achy head feeling in the morning if you do go a little bit over the top. And you want to make sure, you're staying hydrated, as simple as that. So most important aspect, if you are going out drinking, stay hydrated. Okay, the next thing you have to consider is that if alcohol was discovered today, it would be illegal. Remember, it's a drug.
So the people that say that weed is a drug, no, it's not. It's an herb.
So the side effects of alcohol, not just physical side effects of excess alcohol consumption, but the mental. So I'm talking potential depression, anxiety, high blood pressure, fatty liver. Again, dehydration can potentially cause kidney damage. So I mean, there's not that many benefits of drinking it other than you go out and have a good time, right? Again, going back to the fact that if it was discovered today, it would be made illegal, because just of the side effects it does have on your body. Loss of motor control, blackouts.
Oh, it's such a bad. I actually had my neck was booting off. It fucking hurt.
I mean, you only got to look on the news or go out on a Friday, Saturday night and have a drive around and see what state people are in. I mean, it's not healthy at the end of the day. However, everyone does it, and it's kind of a part of our culture now, socially accepted, so let's just roll with that. Now, the other thing to remember and consider is caloric intake. So we've already worked out from my calorie video, how many calories do you need to, essentially burn fat and maintain lean muscle. Now, alcohol is empty calories, okay? 7 calories per gram, and ultimately it's a toxin. So your body is always going to prioritize burning through those calories, removing that toxin before it starts to deal with any other calories, macronutrients. Your liver is going to want to detoxify the body prior to breaking down any other food. So if that food isn't broken down, the energy is still sitting there, what's going to happen? You're simply going to store it as fat. So then you come into that vicious cycle, right? So you have to be smart. If you are going to go out, you know what, that midnight kebab after you've had a few drinks isn't the best decision. You'd be far better off coming home, like I tend to do, and knocking up a healthy, antioxidant rich smoothie with some whey protein in there or something like that. Again, just to flush the system out, nourish the body, and set yourself up for a productive next day. Another key point there, guys, is the knock-on effect of the day after, because it's already now, I'm at the station 20 past 12. I've already lost half the day essentially.
No, it's not true. That's impossible.
However, I was dancing away last night, so I would have been burning off a few calories here and there. But I guess the main thing is the knock-on effect of the next day. So am I going to get the full benefits of my training today? I'm going to be able to absolutely nail my training. Am I even going to be able to train? Have I got my food prepared to set myself up for a successful day? So all of these questions that come into play and you need to consider. Again, preparation is the key. I feel absolutely fine because, like I said, I kept myself hydrated. I didn't go over the top. I drank a few drinks, got myself into like a good place, and not that I need to drink to have fun anyway, but yeah, it was good times. Anyway, I'm here at the station, gonna check out, catch you in a bit. Peace! So got to Waterloo East, on my way back to Hayes, and then I'm literally a stone throw away from home. Yeah, looking forward to getting back, freshening up and having some food before I go train. Now I had to get myself a cheeky little coffee. I wanted to go over with you about stimulants with alcohol as well. So the worst thing you can do is go and have something like a vodka Red Bull or a Jaeger bomb or something like that, and I know that all the craze and that's what people like to have, but alcohol slows your heart rate down, and then a stimulant like a caffeine loaded drink like a Red Bull or yeah, any energy drink like that is going to rapidly increase your heart rate. So it's just really unhealthy. It's not good for your heart whatsoever. And ideally having a coffee first thing in the morning after you've been drinking isn't great either, because as a stimulant you're still going to have some alcohol in there. It's obviously loaded with caffeine, and it's not the best thing to do. It can also dehydrate you. So with me, I had like I said, 1.5 litres of water this morning before I even left, so I'm actually well hydrated. I feel fine. But if you are hanging out your ass like I would usually be if I went on a big night out, then coffee isn't the best thing to have first thing in the morning. Moral of my story is simply try to avoid any drinks that are loaded with caffeine, so energy drinks, and loaded with sugar as well. So again, going back to your total daily energy expenditure, I like to, if I know I'm going out for a few drinks, I basically like to cut back on my calorie intake for the day. Not dramatically, I only usually go and have like 4 or 5 drinks. I'll stick to things like vodka, soda, lime, or gin and slimline tonic. So let's say roughly 100 calories per drink. I'll cut my calorie intake for the day back by 400 or 500 calories, and that means that I'm not necessarily going to even go into a calorie surplus if I do go and drink. It's only if I was to then go and have that cheeky midnight kebab that I would. So just be smart, and yeah, just enjoy everything in moderation, guys. Be safe, and if you are focused on achieving your goal, remember, this will have a knock-on effect. Your metabolism is going to slow down over the next few days after you've had alcohol. If you go out and you can't control that irresistible urge to get yourself a pizza or a kebab on the way home, then, you know, don't drink as much. Be responsible for your actions, and yeah, you will get the results you want. Well, that journey took a little bit longer than expected, but I am pretty much, well, I am home now. Just got to cross the road and then we're there, and the sun is shining, although look how moody that sky is. It's like grey clouds on one side, blue skies on the other. Don't know what's going on. So home sweet home. Hey beautiful, I missed you too. Yeah, don't worry, we can catch up in a little bit. I'm just gonna go get myself sorted, alright? Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. She gets a bit needy when I'm away, so just have to give her a bit of attention, you know? You know how it is. So, wasn't planning on adding this on, guys, but I just thought it made sense to do so and give you a bit of feedback after my workout today, considering that obviously I went out last night. So, my strength was down by about 15–20%. So, I actually followed the same workout that I did this time last week. I had only had one meal today prior to training, and to be fair, I got enough sleep in last night. I didn't get up till 12, did I? So I had a good 8 hours sleep, and yeah, normally I would be training in the afternoon, so I would have had quite a few meals in and that, but the alcohol certainly took its toll. So as much as I tried to like put a positive light on things and say that yes, everything in moderation and balance, and I do genuinely believe that's important, I also did want to get across as well and feedback to you about the actual physical side effects in terms of your training. And I don't know, maybe ask the question like, was it sensible of me to train today? Would I have got more out of having another rest day and training tomorrow? I don't know, but mentally I feel a lot better for training today. Went and did a nice little power walk afterwards, sun was out, rather than do it on the treadmill in the gym. Came home and went for a half an hour stroll. So I do feel a lot better for that, and yeah, I feel I got a really, really good workout. I put absolutely everything into it. So personally, yeah, like it did make sense for me to go and do that. But again, coming back to maximising my performance, the alcohol certainly had taken its toll on that. So if you are going to go out and drink, guys, then again, just be smart of everything, and perhaps it would be a better decision to maybe just do some cardio and give your body another day to rest, to recover, to detoxify by eating healthy, clean, and then getting the most out of that workout the day after. That's me clocking out. Again, thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe, and as always, guys, keep it real. I will catch you next time around. Peace.